You got it rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. Good evening, America. We are the people of California, and we would like to present to you our message just 1 week before the November 4th presidential elections. It's a very important time, and while the media, the political groups have pretty much given up on California and given it to the Democratic Party, the people of California would like to speak up and appeal to the rest of America that we are willing to fight for our state, we're willing to fight for our country, and prevent America from taking some of the same problems and poor choices that we in California have. California for years and years has been a place filled with job creating businesses, entrepreneurs, people willing to invest their hard-earned money, their time in creating businesses that fueled the growth of California, of America, and often the world. We have been a great place to live. Unfortunately, all of that has slowly been eroding. The Democratic Party has controlled the state of California for far too long, and it has reversed the once mighty California. The trends of entrepreneurial growth, job creations have been reversed. A lot of those people are leaving our great state. They're going to other states, they're going overseas, they're going to Asia, and we feel that we need to appeal to America to prevent that from happening to our entire country. We are the people of California, and we want to communicate to the people of America just how important your votes are to you and your children's future. We want to tell you the story of what happens when the people listen to dishonest promises of the Democratic Party, as we in California did. California is the richest state in the Union, yet we are poverty-stricken now. The state is running out of money. Before Halloween, our 3-month late budget is already $3 billion in deficit, just days into our new budget. Our next year's budget is already slated to be $18 billion and growing. That's a lot of money, folks, coming out of your pocketbooks and mine. And all of this just to buy millions of votes for our Democratic friends. We listened to Democratic glittering promises of what they were going to do for all of us. Yes, we did, but we didn't notice that they secretly gerrymandered their voting districts, guaranteeing their perpetual hold in office as they tightened their grip on our money, which they've hijacked for their own use. They use a compliant media as cover for their hidden power grabs. We found out that Democratic friends are very interested in money, our money taken by them to use on their pet projects like sanctuary cities, where Democrat administrations relieved criminal illegals from jail only to have our own citizens murdered that same day, as happened twice in San Francisco recently. And Californians suffer these criminal illegals' commission of many more crimes later. The Democrat promises have degenerated into their wrecking of our economy by their driving untellable numbers of businesses out of California and untellable thousands of California jobs out with them. Each business that Democrats tax into extinction or have driven out of state take 10, 100, 1,000 or more jobs with them. The enterprises have gone to Oregon, Nevada, Arizona, etc. But the bigger picture is that they've also been driven to Taiwan, China, India, and other points overseas, hurting our entire nation at the hands of California Democrats who want you to blame big business. All of us know individuals and or businesses who have left our beautiful state just to survive. Valiantly, the people of America are trying to hold on. The bottom line is we need to prevent the Democrats from controlling government, all branches of the federal government. America is in a tough time due to so many problems. We need a smaller government. We do not need a big government. America, please listen to California and reconsider. We need to put John McCain in the White House for the next 4 years. Thank you.
We know that we're financially in the red, and it's all because of these entitlements.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
people come to California for entitlements.
yeah, I mean, I speak as a person who used to be a very dyed-in-the-wool Democrat. I believed these stories. You know,
Well,
I believed in it, but you know what I've found is that talking to people from further east, they have never heard about the stuff. It's not being talked about in their states. What's happened to California? So that's why I'm wanting to try to tell some people and let people know.
California was the fifth largest economy in the world. If it was a country, it was the fifth largest economy in the world, if it was a country. And since we have so many entitlements, and since the unions and a lot of the Democrats have got into power in the state, now we're billions of dollars in the red.
Yeah, I think 3 months after we're supposed to have our budget, there's, you know, it took the Democrats wanting to keep increasing the taxes so much that they wouldn't stop until it reached crisis proportions. And now it's 4 months past, the budget's been passed, and it's now around, I heard, around $3 billion in debt again in just 1 month. And
People don't understand that if you have a program, it has to be paid for, and somebody has to pay for that. And if you, like you said, there's a friend that left California to go to Taiwan. I've got, well, I don't know how many friends, I have several friends I can think of, have left, gone to Arizona, gone to Oregon, gone to Montana, gone to Washington for their business because California has taxed them so much because they need the money to pay for these entitlements for people, the people that don't want to work. And so what's happened in California is going to happen in our nation now. And the same thing's going to happen that's happened in California.
well, it's kind of like everybody has to have it happen to them once, and the result of my experience was the saying, "The con man is always your friend."
Sure.
And
Until
boy,
they get what they want.
Yeah, this
Then-
guy is so nice to you, and
Sure.
you're everything's fine,
Right.
and you know, and then all of a sudden you're out $1,500 or whatever the deal is, you know, as to the veracity of their stories, and that's what they were. They were stories. They weren't news. They were stories, and there's something, I could almost use the word evil about someone that would just knowingly put out a lie.
It's interesting. You know what Pravda stands for?
No.
Truth.
Oh.
And so it's a Russian paper. It's controlled by the state. They have to say anything that the state wants them to say, but it's called Pravda, truth.
Hey, that's,
And I think it was Goebbels, he had of propaganda for the Nazis.
mm-hmm.
He made a comment one time. He said, "You tell a lie enough times, people start believing it."
Hey, doesn't that sound like 1984?
Yes. It sounds like 2008, too.
Yes.
And the election and stuff. You tell a lie over and over and over again that we're going to do this and we're going to do that, and pretty soon, oh, geez, you know, they're going to cut 95% of all the taxes.
On
Everybody.
who?
Well, you know, you've got to pay for all these things, and so somebody has to pay taxes. People like to do things.
Yeah.
People like to. Our country back during the Depression, psychologically, we were destroyed. And because of a great leader, he said, you know, what we're going to do, we're going to put you to work. We're going to give you jobs. The CCC camps and WPA and all these work programs and stuff. People like to accomplish something, like to work. We have to do this in our country. We have to have people working. We can't give away things to people because it destroys their character. And you destroy character, what else do you have?